What's up, squad? Welcome back to Ultimate Top 10s. Today, we're diving into the sky with the most savage machines ever built. ATAC helicopters of 2025. Buckle up, cause these birds don't play around, according to the world. Air Force's 2025 report. Over 20,000 ATAC helicopters are currently in service. And leading the charge, the legendary Black Hawk family, with nearly 4,000 S-70 variants like the AH60 and AH64 flying worldwide. But hold up, while the Black Hawk's a beast in utility roles, it's not the deadliest. That title goes to the AH64 Apache Guardian, an absolute war machine. Number 10. Denel Ruivalcchio. Check this out. South Africa pulled off something wild during the arms embargo. They couldn't buy ATAC helicopters, so they said, "Fine, we'll build our own." Enter the Denel Ruivalcchio, aka the Red Falcon. Designed to be a total multitasker, this beast was made to escort troops, strike targets, and hunt tanks. With the South African border war heating up, the pressure was real, and Ruivalcchio delivered. It borrows its engine and transmission system from the French Super Puma, so yeah, it's got a big airframe, long legs, and serious payload options. We're talking a nose-mounted 20mm cannon, air-to-air missiles, anti-tank missiles, and guided rockets. You pick the mission. Ruivalcchio's got the gear. First time this thing saw action? 2013. Supporting the UN Intervention Brigade in the DRC. It held its own and proved this homegrown chopper wasn't just for show. Only 12 Ruivalcchios were built for the South African Air Force. And yeah, one had a rough landing and was lost. But the rest are still in the game, repping serious firepower and engineering pride. Number 9. Changhai Z10. Say hello to China's very first homegrown attack chopper, the Z10. This 4.5-ton beast was made to wreck tanks and win air-to-air duels, all while going head-to-head with Western legends like the Apache AH64. Now let's break it down. The Z10 may not be as fast as the Apache, but it's got more range and enough firepower to cause major problems. It rolls in with a 23mm PX-10A revolver cannon mounted under the chin, plus 4 external hardpoints that can carry over 300 lbs of destruction. We're talking rockets, guided bombs, air-to-surface missiles, and even air-to-air weapons. This thing ain't just about ground strikes. It can take the fight to the skies. Over 200 Z10s have been built for the people's liberation. Army and China finally flexed it to the world at the 2024 Singapore Air Show, the first time this heli left home turf. Number 8. MI24 Hind. Meet the MI24 Hind, Russia's OG flying tank. For over 50 years, this beast has dominated battlefields across the globe. It's not just an attack helicopter. It's a war machine with wings. Born in the Cold War and built to crush tanks, the MI24 wasn't just about firepower. It brought game-changing versatility. While other gunships focused purely on destruction, the Hind said, wait, why not both? It's the only Cold War attack chopper that can also carry up to 8 fully armed troops in the back. So yeah, it can blow stuff up, then drop the squad into the chaos right after. This thing has seen it all, from the Soviet-Afghan War to the Iran-Iraq conflict, war on terror, and now the war in Ukraine. Where there's heat, the Hind is there, tearing up ground targets, surviving hits, and still flying. Number 7. Augusta A129 Mangusta. Say hello to the A129 Mangusta, aka the Mongoose, Italy's first ever homegrown attack helicopter and Western Europe's OG chopper boss. This bird was a straight-up game-changer. The first helicopter to rock a fully computerized management system that cut the crew's workload big time. Like, it basically autopiloted some of the complicated stuff so the pilots could focus on kicking ass. Built to take out tanks, the Mangusta packed tube-launched, wire-guided tow missiles that were brutal against armored targets. But don't sleep on its agility. This lightweight hunter is super maneuverable, slicing through tight airspace like a boss. Later on, the Mangusta got upgraded to handle a bunch of missions: recon, escort, and fire support. Its arsenal? 20mm M197 3-barrel Gatling gun on a turret, Tiao or Spike anti-tank missiles, Stinger or Mistral air-to-air missiles, plus Hydra 70mm rockets. It's basically a Swiss Army knife with rotors. Despite all its firepower and tech, only 60 Mangustas were ever made for the Italian army, making it one of the rarest attack helicopters out there. But don't underestimate it. This sleek hunter paved the way for European attack choppers. Number 6. Kamov K52 Alligator. Meet the K52 Alligator, probably the most wild and unique attack chopper flying today. This thing's not your typical bird. It's rocking dual contra-rotating main rotors with no tail blade. Yeah, that's right, no tail rotor. This insane setup is called a coaxial rotor system, and it gives the K52 next-level agility and survivability. Think of it like a ninja on blades. The OG version, the K50 Black Shark, was designed for just one pilot. Crazy, right? It packed so much automation that the lone pilot could focus on flying and fighting at the same time. But real. Missions proved that flying solo in a gunship wasn't exactly chill, so the Russian masterminds added a second seat, creating the K52 Alligator, a dynamic duo of destruction. This beast's cockpit? Solid titanium armor that can shrug off 23mm rounds like it's nothing. And get this, the K52 is one of the rare helicopters with an ejector seat. But wait, before the pilot and co-pilot can bounce, explosive charges literally blow the rotor blades off so they can safely jet. That's some next-level survival tech straight out of sci-fi. Since day one, more than 196 Ka-52s have been pumped out, serving not just Russia's Air Force and Navy, but also Egypt's Air Force. This thing dominates the skies with insane maneuverability and a tech edge you don't see every day. Number 5. T129 ATAC. Up next, the T129 ATAC, a beastly upgrade of the A129 Mangusta, rocking serious Turkish engineering muscle. Built by Turkish Aerospace Industries in collab with Augusta Westland, this helicopter is all about power, tech, and endurance in some of the harshest conditions. Turkey needed a chopper that could dominate hot, high-altitude mountains, so they packed the ATAC with two LH-Tech CTS 800 engines, beefed-up rotor blades, and advanced cooling systems. This combo gives it insane performance when the air's thin and the heat's blazing. Perfect for Turkey's terrain and climate. The T129's firepower is next level. A chin-mounted 20mm 3-barrel M197 Gatling gun for non-stop shredding. Sirit 70mm laser-guided rockets. Turkey's own super-accurate missiles. UMTAS anti-tank guided missiles. Basically Turkey's Hellfire. Stinger air-to-air missiles to handle enemy birds. And good old Hydra 70mm unguided rockets for area damage. Boom. While the T129 is mainly Turkey's go-to attack helicopter, the export game's been tricky. Because of the US-made engines, a big sale to Pakistan got blocked. Yeah, sanctions drama. But the Philippines snagged theirs in 2022, and Nigeria picked up 2 in 2023. To dodge these issues, Turkey's cooking up its own engine, the TEI TS1400, to keep the ATAC flying free worldwide. Number 4. Euroopter Tiger. Alright, squad. Here's the Euroopter Tiger, a slick joint project from France and Germany, and the freshest attack helicopter to come out of Western Europe. Born during the Cold War but delayed big, the unit finally hit the skies in 2003 to flex some serious firepower and tech. The Tiger's got different flavors depending on who's flying it. Tiger Chap, French. The multitasker, packing a 30mm cannon, rockets, and Mistral air-to-air missiles. Tiger UHT, German. All about long-range anti-tank strikes with Pars 3 LR and Hot 3 missiles, but it drops the chin gun. Tiger ARH, Australia. Recon and Fire Support Pro, armed with Hellfire missiles. Tiger had French-Spanish upgrade, heavily armored and supercharged with Spike ER missiles, total beast mode. This helicopter was ahead of its time, rocking stealth tech like radar-absorbing materials and a low infrared signature to stay ghosty on the battlefield. Its lightweight composite fuselage and cutting-edge rotors make the Tiger one of the fastest and most agile attack helicopters out there, perfect for hit-and-run ops. Despite the early delays, the Tiger now proudly serves several air forces with versatility and speed, proving Western Europe can roll with the best in attack heli game. It's a high-tech flyer that's built for precision strikes and survivability in tough fights. Number 3. Bell AH-1Z Viper. The American Viper is a third-generation descendant of the venerable Bell AH-1 Cobra, the grandfather of all modern attack helicopters. While the Viper retains the Cobra's DNA, it has had some major 21st century upgrades. Most noticeable is its unique four-blade rotor system, made of composite materials for lightweight durability. This upgrade makes the Viper faster, more agile, and a much smoother ride than the original two-blade Cobras. The AH-1Z Viper is heavily armed, with a total of 6 hardpoints capable of carrying more than 5,700 lbs of armaments. These can include up to 76 unguided Hydra rockets or 38 APKWS guided rockets, as well as Sidewinder, Hellfire, or JAGM missiles. The U.S. Marines have a fleet of 178 AH-1Z, according to the 2025 World Air Forces Directory. Bahrain has bought and received 12 AH-1Z, and the Czech Air Force has 10. This powerful attack helicopter is expected to be in service until at least 2040, with continuous upgrades planned. Number 2. MI28 Havoc meet Russia's answer. To the AH64 Apache, the MI28 Havoc. Built tough and packed with firepower, this beast was designed back in the 1980s as a dedicated tank buster, but didn't officially join the fight until 2009, 27 years after its maiden flight. It's a straight-up anti-armor war machine, and a legit rival to the Apache. The Mi-28 is armed to the teeth with 16 anti-tank guided missiles that can punch through over 800 mm of armor. No joke. It also carries rocket pods, bombs, and gun pods. Plus, it's got the same 30mm Shipunov 2A42 autocannon as the Ka-52, which is a solid weapon for ground targets. The cockpit's tough too. Bulletproof windshield and reinforced with titanium to keep the crew safe in hot zones. What's kinda wild is the cockpit setup. It's tandem two-seat, but with the pilot in the back and the gunner in front. Both pilots can control the weapons, which gives the Mi-28 some unique flexibility compared to Western designs. This setup lets the crew coordinate attacks and switch roles mid-flight if needed. Even though, sounds like a beast on paper, the Mi-28's real-world reach is kinda limited. Russia's the main operator with about 113 units, followed by Iraq with 17, and Algeria flying 42 of these bad boys. It's seen combat in Syria and is active in Ukraine right now, but the helicopter has taken heavy hits, especially from Ukrainian manpads, those portable surface-to-air missiles. Number 1. AH64. Apache, the U.S. Army's workhorse. The Apache is the most numerous and widespread attack helicopter of the Western world and its allies. The most experienced and proven attack helicopter in the world, the Apache, has seen action in every major American and NATO conflict since its introduction. In U.S. Army service, the Apache line, A to E model, has accumulated more than 5 million flight hours and more than 1.3 million hours in combat. It's the third most used attack helicopter in the world, with 1,225 units in service. The AH64E Apache Guardian is the newest variant of the AH64 Apache attack helicopter series. Based on the D model, it has integrated several advanced features including Advanced Digital Connectivity, Joint Tactical Information Distribution System, more powerful T700 GE701D engines with upgraded face gear transmission to accommodate more power capability to control unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs. New composite main rotor blade. You'll find the Apache in air forces around the world, including Egypt, D model 46, Greece, AD models 29, India, E22, Israel, AD 48, China, E29, and the UAE, DE 30. But by far the biggest operator is the US, with 824 Apaches in service with the Army. Nations joining the operators of the AH64 include Australia with 29 on order, Poland with 96, and Morocco with 24. All right, squad, that's a wrap on the MI28 Havoc, Russia's fierce tank-busting beast. If you vibed with this breakdown, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next top-tier attack, heli deep dive. Drop a comment below. Which helicopter should we flex on next? Catch you in the next one.